So in my end of year video I mentioned doing this series. I thought of doing this out of nostalgia mostly. It's been 10 years since I started playing Minecraft. The first version of Legacy console I played was TU11, which was equivalent to 1.1, Java Edition 1.1, so that's what I'm going to be starting the series on. I'm thinking, how about the number of episodes I do on each version is the number of weeks between the release of that one and the release of the next. And this is actually my second attempt at recording the start of this series, because previous attempts, well, I forgot to turn my mic back on after recording something with my mic off. And this is a piece of beautiful terrain you missed out on. Yeah, so let's just start over again with a new world, because I want to have the creation of the world be the start. So let's get right into it. I'm going to cover the world called Distant Craft after the name of the series, Survival Mode. Yep. I usually sometimes when creating a world put a seed in that I found on the internet somewhere which has a bunch of interesting stuff, because I like my seeds like that, but for the sake of this series I'm going to leave it blank. Generate structures on world type default. Let's go! Welcome to Minecraft 1.1, and we have spawned, or I have spawned in a cold taiga with a massive frozen lake and a island with a couple of trees on in the middle of that lake. There's a plains behind it there. So let's just get the first tree down and use this to create crafting table and a wooden pick. Then I'll go get some stone to create a set of stone tools and a furnace. As I usually do when starting out in survival mode in whatever game mode, whether it's regular vanilla survival, survival plots on Brink, Sky Realms. And I broke all those leaves in the hope of, you know, getting a sapling to replant that tree, but I guess not. Oh, but first time I break on that tree, boom! Okay, let's do... Ah, my skin works now! So, I'm using the Betacraft launcher so that my skin will show up rather than me just being Steve. And because this is in 1.1, Alex didn't exist until 1.8, and my skin uses the Alex model, you'll see the innermost pixel of my arms is a bit stretched. But yeah, this is my skin for this year. Very cute, with the clothes actually based on what I'm wearing in this recording here. So if that's familiar to you. So anyway, well, I only got 4 logs from that tree, so let's... Wait, what was I doing there? So let's get the wooden pick. Oh yeah, you know in the modern version you can use the number keys on your keyboard to move items in your inventory into the specific hotbar place. That wasn't a thing in this. Neither was holding down right click and dragging the mouse over various inventory slots to evenly divide the item stack across those inventory spaces. That wasn't a thing in this version either. So now let's get some stone for those stone tools, and I see some coal up there, so I'm gonna aim to get that too. Already got enough for a furnace, and now I get my hands on the coal. And there's some more coal, so I might as well just get that. as I approach the amount of stone I need for both the furnace and the set of stone tools. There we go. So let's get those crafted. That's a sword. Ooh. Okay, so yeah, that didn't work. Almost craft a hoe when trying to craft a shovel. Now next on the agenda is food, so sorry Mr. Chicken, you must die! And I suddenly turn into Ganon from the CDI Zelda game to kill the chicken. Floating island. Nice. Oh yeah, the gravel was a different texture back then from what it usually was before the different from what it was before the current textures came in. And you'll notice I used spruce logs to craft all this stuff, plus I got oak planks. That's because back in this, before 1.2.4, there were no different kinds of planks. There was just wooden planks, which became known as oak planks when 1.2.4 added the different plank types for birch, spruce and jungle wood. Jungle coming in the next update 1.2. And this is what the Extreme Hills biome used to look like back then. As you have also saw when I showed that piece of terrain that I found when I first tried to record this, but forgot to turn my mic on because I'm a stupid idiot. More chickens, more food. Make sure I gather the experience. Because when I eventually get an enchanting table, don't want to be too inexperienced to enchant shit. Okay, you shall be spared because I've got all the food I need. Oh yeah, and you can't just shift click stuff into the furnace just yet. You have to place it manually. So I'm just gonna cut ahead here to when all the cooking the food is done. I'll see you then. Okay, there we go. That's all my food cooked. So let's eat some to get the hunger back up. And meanwhile, while I was waiting for that to cook, I gathered some stuff, such as the sugarcane you see in my hand here, and also some wool. I killed a few sheep so I could craft a bed and sleep in it. There we go. Oh yeah, you can do this while you're in bed for some reason. Old Minecraft. Torches. Click these and now go explore, see where I want to build. Now, after what I found in Extreme Hills in my previous attempt to start this series, I am curious as to what I'll find in this Extreme Hills. A creeper? Oh man. Now it's despawned right in front of my face. And there's also a spider there. I wonder if I'll find something as beautiful as what I found in the previous attempts, where it just had like a massive like arch over an area and also some floating islands next to that. Oh! I mean, this ain't as good, but this is no disappointment. Immediately a double ravine with a fat bunch of iron. Don't mind if I do. There's a swamp there. Oh, I see pumpkin. Let's grab that because reasons. Now let's get back to exploring the extreme hills. Extreme Hills Taiga and Swamp looks quite a lot like the previous world I did in my first attempt to make this series happen. I mean, I think this is a rather nice. Oh, is that a? Yeah, that's a desert. Some cactus as I could get from there, and I see some more sugarcane. So let's get that. Oh, oh, oh! Village! Yeah! A fucking village! Get in there! I'm so going around to that desert right now. Yeah, that's just a lake. Wow, these are some lovely looking hills here. Well, cliffs, hills, whatever. Mountains. Going. Try to take a little full damage as I can. Background still in the extreme hills. Let's just see how far this goes and see if there's. Oh, there's a cave there. Yeah, it's the end of the extreme hills. I think I'm probably going to build closer to where the one with the slight overhang is, maybe? Between there and the double ravine. But first, village time. Let's see what's in the village. Now, in this version, there was no trading. There were no emeralds. The villagers just exist. But once I get to the version of the game where villagers and not villagers, well, they're trading and emeralds are added, this could actually come in useful. Even though I'm going to have to find a second Extreme Hills biome that isn't this one I'm going to build in, because, well, no emeralds underground. Oh! Since when do the villagers have different coat colours in this version? Yeah, this is what villages looked like back in the day. Not really anything compared to what they are now. And the only building with a chest in was the blacksmith.